Hey my lovelies, we've finished 9 videos already and I already have a bunch of questions from people who've written to me. I think these questions could be relevant to you too, even if you haven't actually asked them, because one person's questions could be another person's answers. So, here we go. The first question. Avril, is it actually possible to love myself? I've hated myself for so long, and every little thing that I do doesn't meet with my approval. I don't know if it's even possible to love myself. Thank you. This one comes from Paul. The quick and simple answer to this is yes, absolutely. And I don't say this because I want to just cheer you up with kind words and empty promises. I can say this because I have actually gone through this. You see, in my early 30s, I loathed and hated myself. But through years of study with my mentors and with Tantra and energy healing, I can now proudly say that I absolutely love myself more than anything or anybody else. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. Love yourself. There are some practical exercises that you can do, like the exercises I've given you in the previous video series. Remember, it's mind, body, and spirit. Next, what you can do is track your progress through a journal. If you don't track your progress putting pen to paper, you'll never know the difference. You can also take action. Keep taking action. Tangible action give you tangible results. And of course, if you still need help, write to me, Avril at avrilsq.com, and I can personally coach you. But stick with me through this series and you will get results. The second question. Avril, can you give me an example of how to validate myself? This one comes from Vidya. Of course, Vidya, I can give you something which will help you validate yourself. Do you remember that I said validation and trust go hand in hand? But first, you must trust yourself. Stop listening to the advice of your family and peers because they could be subjective. But more importantly, they could know less than you think you know. Vidya, you always know more than you actually think you know. So trust yourself, learn to trust your intuition. I will be teaching that later, how to get in touch with your intuition and trust your intuition. So go back and listen to the lessons in the previous Quickie series and do them daily. Next, I want you to trust yourself with a small exercise, like nothing that important, but something relevant. Because if you double guess yourself, you could actually derail the trust process, which will end up in non-validation. So supposing you were driving a car and you ask people for directions, don't ask people for directions. Just go with your GPS, which means you have to depend upon yourself much more. Another example could be you're going to buy something. Usually women will always consult with a few friends about what they should buy. This time, don't. Trust your decision. Just go with what you want to do. Small tips for huge changes. Let me know how it goes, Vidya. You can write to me too. The third question. Can I teach the healing give and take meditation to my lover, my husband, my wife, my family, my parents, my children? The answer is yes. The healing give and take meditation is exactly that. You can teach it to anybody. And even though this meditation is the basis for Tantra, it is still vital to clear your energies and to feel love and to feel validation and trust. I know of a gentleman who came to me who used these for his teenage boys who never got along. But now they do the meditation and they get along as thick as thieves. I know of families who do this meditation for 5 to 8 minutes every day with their toddlers and children, and they have shown remarkable progress in just a few weeks. I know of lovers who were having rifts or heading for a divorce, and they practice this meditation and they're connected so much more on an emotional, physical, and spiritual level. So yes, you can do this meditation anywhere, anytime, and with anyone. Healers like myself use this meditation to send out energy to people, to send out energy to specific clients. So now we've finished the questions for today because this is a quickie series. I want to keep it quick and crisp. So now it should be a mantra with you by now. You know what I want you to say. Say it aloud and say it with passion. I'm possible. Because you are.